welcome back. Hope you're well. So, got big day on, big day. So today we are heading, it's getting wet now obviously, winter coming. Today it is the 25th of October, my wife's birthday, so happy birthday. We are heading to Leek with two old tubs, say old tubs, not old, but they're related now, so I'm moving them on. I mean, other people perhaps would kill them, but I feel a bit, they're young enough, they'll do somebody a bit of work somewhere, I would have thought. But if I put them through a top sale, somebody will either buy them for top, sell them, or kill them, won't they? Either way, let somebody else make the decision. But no, so we've got to do that. I also want to move a few groups of sheep about, or one group, ready for tupping, and then bring some killing ewes back. But anyway, right, we'll get loaded up these tups and then we'll get on the move. So, there you two, it's the shorter two. Obviously he's still a good tup, he is. They're both good tups, he's staying. But see, I've always liked him, he's very masculine faced. He's just a bit feminine faced, but they're nice tups, they've done a good job, they've bred some nice lambs, so I say hopefully somebody buys them and tups on a bit with them, but we'll see, won't we? Perhaps not. But they're only probably 4-year-old, they've not lost any teeth out yet, so. But anyway, we'll get them in the trailer. So, tups are in market. More sheep are in the bottom pen field, whatever we're calling it. There's only 22 up here. Got the decks in. I don't know if 22 will fit on a layer, is my question. So I thought I'd chuck them in, save having to do 2 journeys or just ramming them in. There's a couple. These are what we call the kids' sheep. So, yeah, but there's a couple of chiviots in these that were getting out and they were young, so I thought, well, I'll keep them. But then, in all fairness, getting them in this little field just has annoyed me a little bit with them. So they might not live as long as you think. Somebody else might have that issue. But we've got, it's a mixed bag. They've been up here all summer on this bit of, hold on. Come here, dog. Come here. Good dog. Here, sit. Good dog. They've been up here, I brought 5 to them. 4, 5, yeah, there was about 17, there was about 16 up here to begin with. There is a Gritston mule, and behind each twin. And then there's 2 Gritstons up here, and then a couple of Texley cross type things, and there's a pedigree Charolais ewe amongst them, a former one of them, the last one of them. A few. There's a nice, I don't know whether we see it here, in amongst them, sort of behind. I'll perhaps see it much closer. A nice chiviot cross, chiviot mule type thing. That one on the outside there. That one. I also think there's a nice spettle face one in the middle of him there. But these here, there's so many of them at kids' sheep, but anyway, these will go down Newtown on better grass, a bit more grass. I mean, they could last up here a while yet, because it's not bad. They're still pulling for them, but these will go down Newtown onto some stuff that I just felt for distance and crop it weren't worth mowing. So they'll go on nice. Well, they'll probably. What there was the 22 of them. There's an acre field and then a 2-acre field. They might get on that they might be on that well into New Year now, because we're 25th of October. So if they're a month on the acre, they could be 6-8 weeks on the 2-acre line, unless the snow comes, which will knacker the job a bit. But these are the ones that will go to the Texel Blueface Leicester cross tup. Like I said, they went to him last year. There's some nice lambs come out of him last year. But no, so that's them. Let's say they are the good solid sheep. But they are now a little bit. There's got to be 1 or 2 new ones coming into this group. There's a couple of young ones, that's a young one, and over its back's a young one, and the one that'll just turn into faces. They were shearlings. The lambs are shearlings this time, so this will only be the second lambs. But like I say, the Gritstons, we brought them, me and Rosie did, COVID year we brought them. There's 2 of them, so they're like 5 now. But they still got the teeth, so they've stayed. And then other than that, like I say, that one coming round, there's one here, and there's one there with red tags in. They are like Texel crosses. We brought them the following autumn, 10 of them. So this will be their 4th lambs, like, to 4th tupping, should I say? But no. Anyway, we'll run them. I'll get them in the trailer. We'll get them dropped off, and then we'll get some Barron ewes in there. That's them dropped off. I see a nice bit of pulling in there for them. Other fields over that wall there, but I've got electric fence up before they come on. So they'll, hopefully they'll be on there a month maybe. But we'll see. Right, we'll nip down to these killing ewes now. Are you getting behind? So that's the ewes in. So that there's a tup lamb, you just ignore him. That there's a lamb that's a bit lame that stayed in. There's also a big wether amongst them somewhere. Don't know where that is. Oh, there. No, that's a ewe, isn't it? No, that's a ewe there, so let's ignore that. There's one down there that's skinny, so I've left that. But, like I say, now, what I'll do is just touch at them. Like him with the long tail's a bit lean, you see. The rest of them are lean. She's alright. She's alright actually. There's quite a few of them, not bad actually. In good nick. Well, I knew they were in good nick to begin with. Well, I'd probably just chuck him out. Long tail, those 2. And essentially the rest can stay, go on. Like I say, a mixture of. That's one that kept getting out. That one's not sure. No, that's the weather. Confused why I was in there for a minute. Well, no, that's that big weather lamb. That's why it's there. As big as some of the ewes. You see, they're ready. Bit of meat. There's a bit of meat on them. There's a bit more in them, but like I say, by the time you've fed them and dealt with them and stuff, we've got a few darker months coming now. They're better gone, aren't they? Some of them. But I'll just touch them, see what there is, chuck out the ones I don't want, and we'll get them in the trail and get back to Sheen. So, next job on with, first job on today, different day. We're going to go and run the suck paps in. Like I say the other week, I think it's better to just bring them in, let them bring them in, get them off the ground. Because like now it's the 30th for October now. I think it's 30th for October, somewhere around there. But I think if we bring them in, get them off the ground, let some younger things I've got floating around Sheen cover what they could cover, it'll be, you know what I mean, that's the best plan, I think. Because I said 22 of them, they're a bit big. There is, it's just a case of choice. You keep them nice like that, looking at what things calve, because dry keep, I like to bring dry cows in. So I've already fetched like my next 4 for calving in. But then she's even potentially carving that Montius. But like I say, if these 4 are in, there's another 6 that calve sort of mid to late November, so they'll be in probably early next week. There's it's probably 5 or 6 days more grass for the cows, and then they're in. So then the dry cows will come up and I can sort them a bit differently. But what we're going to do with the suck paps is the idea, and the stores when we put the gate across, what stores there are about, everything in this shed is going to get fed to them. So there's about 40 round bales of hay down the back, 20 bales of straw, and the idea is, like I have done here and up there, if you can see, I'm just going to keep chucking it off down here and let him eat what's here. It's going to be dry, they're going to get fodder beat, I'll give them minerals, and hopefully the plan is that'll make this last. I don't really know, I'm not going to idea when it'll last, to be honest. Perhaps into February, will it? What's here? Somewhere around there. and then they can go on bales from that. Like that's the idea, because they're in calf. They've had a good condition on them. They're too good a condition, so they can lose a bit, can't they, before they calve. If we think they're slipping too much, I can give them a bit of corn. I've got fodder beet. It's just, you know, I mean, come New Year, we'll know what the silage is like for the milk cows and what's spare, so they can get that then. You see, and they're not short, because in the other shed there's like another probably 30 bales of hay there. There's 25 up on the loft. You know, there's about 60 Eston bales of 2024s ale each down Brum they can have, so they're not short. It's just a case of give them this, clear this side, and then we can we get in with feeder wagon and stuff, can't we then? But anyway, right, let's nip across and start. Well, wait for some staff to turn up, and then we'll go and run these cows back. Catch you there. And that's another job for today. Get rid of the big old barren cow. She's done all right. Like I say, she's just struggling getting calf, so plenty of meat to her. Had a good summer. But now get her loaded and gone. So we'll walk these back now. We're over here. Like I say, it's just beginning to chew up a bit here. This field is damp, but like I say, I've been getting a bale every couple of days, so I thought, well, might as well keep them going, haven't we? Push them up onto the road and down from here then. It's about a mile back, but they'll be alright. So that's them in now. Like I said, they'll be in till, well, hopefully they'll be in till early April. Early April now. Like I said, when they start calving, 1st of June the bull went in, so they'll start calving like 10th of March, something like that. And hopefully they'll calve. Nice weather, calve alright, and we'll go straight out again like I did this time. Where they go, that's very much up in the air at the minute. We haven't just decided that. It's a toss up of a few places, you know. But anyway, that's how it is. But no, like I said, they've come in. Like I said, I brought these in, and hopefully it'll just save the ground for lighter, younger things. But no, happy. Coming well, they're coming dry. I'll worm, that'll be a job for some point this next week or two. Probably week, 10 days, I'll just run down the backs of worm as they're eating. Like I say, I'll give them hay and straw for now. When other things come in another, again, month, we'll say a month. No, it's for 2 months. Let's say 2 months. Let's go 1st of January. When the other store cattle come in, we might have to just move things around a bit, because like I said, it'd be 22 in one half, and that could be tight on. So I might put the suppler cows in one half and all the feed barrier, and then put some younger things in one of the straw pens, and give where the younger things are now, put the bigger stores there, and we can organise it. Like I said, there's plenty of time yet. We're not pressed. I mean, if it keeps raining, we could be pressed, but we're yeah, no big drama. But anyway, but all good news at the minute, because that barren cow's gone, and we were a bit contemplating when to send her, because she had 3 or 4 of her calves over the years have gone with TB. So we were just contemplating, was she like a bit of an issue, and that was she causing a bit of a problem we've had. But we've never heard out, so obviously there mustn't be anything visible in her when they killed her. So that's all good. You know, let's say send her. She kept going cystic, which knackered her a bit. Let's say we couldn't get her in calf, so I mean, let her go. She's a good big cow. I bet we could almost draw £2 for her. Perhaps perhaps £1,800 because she's a big fat cow. I say she's done herself well all summer, and she's milked well through her life and all. It's a shame she's gone, but at the end of the day, I mean, they don't get in calf, and even they've got to calf to produce milk, haven't they? So that's that. But anyway, right, we'll leave it there for this week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I mean, getting some cows in and sorting a few things out and dealing with things. Tups. Yes, I have heard back about that. So I mean, the 2 tups we took to Leek averaged £150 a piece. So that's probably killing price. Probably haven't gone for killing, but you know, it's somebody might have brought them for tuppy. But no, so I'm happy with that. It's reduced the price of the 2 new ones I've brought, which you haven't seen yet. Like I say, they are now about a fortnight off going in. But they may shoot from going in too. But anyway, right, we'll leave it there. Definitely that's the end now for this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to drop me a like and a subscribe, and I shall see you all next Saturday at 6. Ciao.